2021, $25 billion worth of cannabis was sold in the United States in the legal market, another 45 to 50 billion in the black and gray market. So making cannabis, honestly, like almost the number 2 selling product in America.
There's also a lot of nonsense going around, and it's hard to know what's true and what's not true about cannabis. You're a voter in Oklahoma, you hear some doctors saying relatively safe, non-toxic, helpful, other doctors saying crime goes up, your IQ goes down, your testicles fall off, whatever they say. There's so much conflicting information that's very confusing for people.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that you're about, we'll talk about your new book that's coming out here soon, but you're about making sure that you get the word out to the public and to the masses that, though there are some things that, cannabis isn't necessarily, the end to all for everyone, but cannabis has benefits like any other product. Aspirin has benefits, but aspirin can leave your child dead on the kitchen floor if they take too much of it. So the truth of the matter is we should be doing more research like has already been done. And, I say this, we should be doing more research. And, I'm probably one of the biggest proponents about saying, shut the you-know-what up and study the research that's already been done. There's been well over 35,000 peer-reviewed published documents on cannabis in the last 10 years, 3,500 a year for the last 2 years alone. There's more published research information on cannabis than any other drug sold in America.
Right, but one problem is, during the war on drugs, NIDA, the National Institute of Drug Abuse,
Sure.
who controlled about 80% of the drug research funding worldwide,
Yes.
they would not fund any researchers or studies that were looking for benefits. They would
Correct.
only study harms.
Correct.
So we have to sort of interpret the research through the lens of the very sort of racist and discriminatory social context of the cannabis research.
But now in the last 2 years, though, all around the world, because a lot of the rest of the world has decided to throw the finger up in the air at the United States and pull out of the 1962 treaty that banned, distribution of hemp and cannabis around the world.